Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of 9 in 9 with Coventry City. Today we take on Rotherham at the Rico Arena as we look to gather momentum going into the rest of the season. We have got to wrap up the end of the transfer window. It was a very busy last few days for us, so we'll take a look at those in a second. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to click that notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel. And also, don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Let's dive into the departures and arrivals to the club, of which there are a few since we've last been together. So, Lamine Sane has left to go to Red Star Belgrade for £275,000. Bright Mbakea has joined Doncaster on loan. Faki Darbo has gone to Nottingham Forest for a fee rising to £68,000. And Todd Kane has joined Stoke City for £140,000. All those players had the desire to leave the football club. As you can see, we have been very busy to replace them. Let's take a look at the replacements. And we start with Roshawn Williams. He has joined us from Doncaster Rovers, one of Peter Taylor's acquisitions, and a good one at that. I was very impressed with this one. Good physical attributes, pace of 14. Need that as a centre-half, a young centre-half as well. Obviously, the players that have left the football club are on the older side, shall we say. So definitely looking to the future with Roshawn. And we were very busy on the final day of the transfer window. Josh Mapake was the first man in the door. Left-sided midfield player on loan from Rangers for the rest of the season. Someone that Peter Taylor identified that we would need. And to be fair, has the potential to be a 5-star player. Currently at 3-star. Obviously, Rangers letting him out on loan is a very good thing for us. Hopefully, he can do the business. We moved to bring in another centre-half, and that was Connor Masterson. He has joined us from QPR for a fee of £250,000. So that's both centre-halves now replaced that we let go in the summer. And an upgrade on the player themselves and the age of the player. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, a few leaving that were on the older side. So this squad has definitely come very much down in the age rating. Bit of cover bought in at centre-half as well, with Ryan Anstall joining us on loan from Everton. Again, another Peter Taylor acquisition. He has been very, very busy this summer in bringing players in, much more active than what we were under Steve McLaren at West Brom. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what the kid can do. On loan at Sutton last season, so he has got league experience. He will get some game time, but probably very little. Then we dipped into the loan market again, bringing Alex Maiton from Nottingham Forest, another winger, but an improvement on Josh Mapake. And to be fair, what I thought at one point we were going to lose Victor Goroquez. He hasn't gone. That was the big thing from transfer deadline day. No one really came in for him with a decent offer, at least. So he was bought in before the deadline closed, obviously. So again, we've got options in the wide position. I love having options in those areas. So yeah, Alex Maiton, another player bought in. And Peter pulled a rabbit from the hat to bring Callum Lang to the football club on loan from Wigan. So a League One rival. Can play down the centre, can play in the wide positions. Very much a player that I was interested when it was put to me that that was going to be a thing we were going to try and do. So yeah, Peter Taylor has been very busy at the end of the transfer window, and I'm very, very happy with what's come in. So what that summer window has done, it has left us with a lot of options, which I like. I like the fact that we have got some options around the club. We've got lots of players in on loan. We can only use 5 of them at a time in the match day squad. So there are still a few players here who don't really want to be here. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one going forward. Not that we've really needed the help. Following the game with Salford City, we beat Fleetwood by 3-0. Jabello, Goroquez and Matt Godden with the goals. Nothing from the home game with Oxford as it finished 0-0. Both sides huffed and puffed, but no one found the breakthrough. Then we battered Leyton Orient in the Papa John's Trophy. Goroquez with 2 goals. Liam Cullen Carl McFadzean with 2 goals as well, and Martin Waghorn with the other one. And last time out, we beat Accrington Stanley by 2-0. Gorokes and Callum Lang with his first goal for the club. The Leyton Orient game that we were supposed to play as well, we were supposed to play 2 games against Leyton Orient. That was moved because of international calls. And it's worth mentioning that because we are a game behind everybody else. So in the Papa John's Trophy, perfect start for that. We should easily get through that group and into the knockout stages, although it's not important by the board's objective. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. FA Cup first round draw is a few months away yet in League One. So Sunderland lead the way with an unbeaten start so far. 16 points from their 6 games. MK Dons are second on 15. There's us on 13, as I mentioned, with that game in hand. Bolton, Lincoln and Sheffield Wednesday all have 12. Derby have got 11. Wigan on 10. Oxford on 9. Rotherham on 8 with Accrington Stanley. Wimbledon completing the top half on 7. Down at the bottom, where we find Morecambe at the foot of the table on 1. Leyton Orient have got 2. Salford struggling with 4. Bristol Rovers with 4 as well. Wickham, Gillingham and Peterborough all on 5. Fleetwood and Northampton on 6. Cambridge, Charlton and Plymouth completing the bottom half with 7 as well. So Rotherham in 10th place at the start of the game have the chance to close the gap to the sides above them. We have the chance to move to the summit with a win this afternoon, provided results elsewhere go our way. Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups for this one. We start with Moore in goal, Bushry, Williams, Masterson, Manning, Shipley, Hamer, Lang, O'Hare, Gorokes with Matt Godden up front. Rotherham start with Johansson in goal, McDonald, Harding, Baptiste, Ogbeni, Wiles, Lindsay, Barlaser, Rathbone, Smith with Kane Hemmings alongside him. Playing 5 at the back are Rotherham United today. I think that's the first time we've come up against that formation this season. Obviously, it was one we used last year in the Championship. 4-2-3-1 suits Coventry a lot better. Can we keep our good run going? Let's find out. We haven't conceded a goal for quite some time as Matt Godden tries to get in very early. Goodness me, that was inside 10 seconds. Bushry into Shipley. Bushry sends it towards the far post. Gorokes trying to keep it alive. Hamer playing it in towards the other side. O'Hare heads towards goal, hits the side netting. Good start though. Attacking intent from the off. The one good thing about having a big squad though, everybody's up for grabs in terms of positions. If you're not performing, you're out. And we'll find somebody else to go in. That's kind of the thing why I like a big squad. Hemmings trying to play it through to Barlaser. He's got away from the back 4, but Simon Moore turns it around the post. I think it was going wide anyway, but you have to make sure, don't you? The Rotherham corner, Barlaser's going to take it. Can we get rid of it? Hopefully so. Smith, ooh, just over. Goodness me. Into Hamer. Into Manning again, looking up the lane for Gorokes. Can he get away from the defender? Can he send a cross into the centre? He plays it back to Manning. Manning into Gorokes, back to Manning. Low road, no, high road looking for Callum Lang at the far post. Johansson with the save. Moore looking for Bushry. What's that? Raki, up towards Callum Lang. Can he find a ball into the centre? He will look towards the far post. Gorokes gets up. Johansson with the save. Corner to Coventry. Shipley going to take it. Anybody going to get their head on it? Williams does. Williams scores! Good goal. Good header. Roshawn Williams with his first goal for Coventry as the new blood starts to take shape. Obviously, we've brought the average age of the team down dramatically. Roshawn Williams with a lovely header at the near post over the goalkeeper's head. 1-0 Coventry. He goes back into second place as well for the time being. The MK Dons will have something to say about that, I should think. Baptiste into Harding. Now they've got to try and play Rotherham. They're quite comfortable sitting with the ball at the back. We're trying to put a bit of pressure on them as well. Rathbone looking for Wiles. Plays it back into Rathbone. Barlaser. Gorokes with a tackle. Getting stuck in. Like to see it. Looking for Matt Godden over the top. Can he get away from the defenders? He's got a lot of work to do from here. Gorokes goes for the shot from distance. Saved by Johansson. Bashry with the throw. Throws it into O'Hare. Bashry again. Plays it back into Shipley. Hamer. Looking for Bashri. O'Hare. Lovely stuff around the edge of the box. Can we find an end product to it? Shipley. Bashri again. Sends it into the centre. Looking for Callum Lang. He's headed over the bar. Unlucky. Lindsay. Good block. Manning will pick it up. Will they look for Godden early? That's what we generally try to do. And Godden will hold the ball up. He's very good at that. Matt Godden, I have to say. Masterson. Into Hamer. Onto Williams. Building from the back. Like to see it. Into Bushry. Bushry looking for Godden. There he is. Open space. Matt Godden with a shot. Saved by the keeper. Turn around the post. And we find a second goal before half time. Shipley. Another corner. Same result, perhaps? Oh, almost. Godden nearly got his head on it. Hemming will pick it up. Stop him. Stop him there. Good pressure. There was about 3 or 4 of them round. He didn't know what to do. What we like to see. Into 2 additional minutes at the end of the first half. It's been a great first half from us. But will it end on a sour note? Barlaser hits the top of the crossbar. And we get away with that one. But we should be more than 1-0 up. It has to be said. We have had the chances to put the game to bed. We've got to do it in the second half. Rotherham are dangerous. And they can be. Now we've got 2 strikers up front. 2 very capable strikers at that. Let's find a second goal. Curtis Tilt is on at half time for Rotherham. Hasn't changed the shape, just changing personnel. Goal kick. Johansson's going to take it. Sending it down the field. The MK Dons are losing to Accrington Stanley. That's a great result for us so far. But Smith has picked up the ball, goes for a shot from distance, put it through the rugby post. We're not playing rugby today. More with the goal kick. Sending it down the field, looking for Godden. Wins the flick on. Benny goes back to his goalkeeper. Johansson going down the field. Going very long all of a sudden, Rotherham. Haven't been doing that so far. Bushry looking over the top for Godden again. He's got away. He's hit the bar. And that bar will be shaking for some time, I would think. Johansson with the goal kick, sending it down the field, but gives it straight back to us. Manning coming back the other way. Manning on towards Gorikes. Can he find a ball into the centre? Matt Godden's there. Good turn behind by Johansson. Oh, we should have buried that. Right, 20 minutes to play. Let's have a look at a change, shall we? Sunderland are behind as well. Things are going our way at the moment, at the top of the table. The Gorikes is going to come off, and we're going to bring Jabello on in his place. I mean about the interchange. We have got some very good players to interchange. Shipley with the corner. Can we find a second goal? It seems to be our only route today. Oh, Jabello, nearly his first touch. Right, we're going to have a look at another change. Going to be Callum Lang to come off. Let's get Alex Maiton on. Can we find this second goal to kill the game off? He sends it down the field looking for Godden. Oh, the defender's missed it. Matt Godden's in the clear. Can he finish it? No, defender came round. Oi, oi, oi. Matt Godden's had enough chances on his own today to win this. We are moving into the added time period. Just 3 minutes of it. And the ball is at the right end of the field from our perspective. Hamer into Manning onto O'Hare. Keep it. Don't need a second goal. O'Hare going for a shot. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Callum O'Hare! Goodness me! That's what this boy can do. Goodness gracious me. Look at this again. Comes back to him. Doesn't see any options in the middle and thinks, I'm just going to have a go here. What a goal. 2-0 Coventry. Call off the goal of the season competition. We've seen it. Williams picks up the ball. Shipley looking for O'Hare. Into Hamer. Cross into Manning. Looking for Jabello. And we had a third. A third would be harsh, I think. But if we can get it, let's have it. Manning with the ball into the centre, looking for Godden. Godden heads it wide. Not been his day in front of goal. Thankfully, other people have stepped up. The referee is looking to blow his full-time whistle, I would imagine. Any second now. Johansson sends it down the field. Williams heads it forward. Come on, ref. Oh, Benny picks up the ball. I know we scored in added time, but come on. Let's just give it up now. Oh, Benny sends it into the centre. Moore's going to get his hands on it. And that will do you. Harding looking over the top. That's it. Coventry 2, Rotherham 0. Callum O'Hare's wonder goal sealing the points. let's see what it's done to the table. So that result, with results elsewhere, sends us back to the summit of League One. Sunderland losing at Wycombe, MK Dons losing at Accrington Stanley. But it's very early days in the season yet. Let's not get carried away, but it's a great start to the League One season. Let's have a look and see where we're going to come back next time. So what we will do, we will take on Leyton Orient, we'll take on Morecambe, Lincoln, Brentford's under-23s, Gillingham and Wycombe, and we will come back at the middle of October for that huge game at the Stadium of Light against Sunderland. We might even do a double header because we're playing the MK Dons on the Saturday after, as they are two massive games in our season. And it's at that point really where this table will start to take shape and we will know who are going to be in and around us probably for the rest of the season. But it's a good win today. Another solid 2-0 win. We have not conceded a goal now since the opening day of the season, which is phenomenal. And it's phenomenal from the back four, given that it's changed so much. The new blood are doing the trick at the moment. Very busy transfer deadline day. Peter Taylor did very, very well. I am very, very pleased with the squad that we have going into the rest of the season now. There might be a few departures in January as we try to thin it out a little bit. But let's see how we get on in the next few games before we face Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Huge game at the top of the League One table. Don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but like to do so, please click the subscribe button down in the corner. And don't forget, if you've got any comments to make on today's video, please leave them below. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.